Welcome back to my channel, the place where history meets hidden value. First up, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, and I've got something special for you, the 1978 Lincoln Memorial penny. But not just any penny, one with a unique blue shade, no mint mark, and in very fine condition. Could this seemingly ordinary coin be worth a fortune? Stick around to find out. Before we talk value, let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln Memorial penny was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Frank Gasparro, this iconic coin replaced the earlier wheat reverse penny. The obverse features Victor David Brenner's famous portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial in all its glory. The 1978 penny is part of this long-running series, struck primarily in copper and zinc. But what makes this specific penny with no mint mark, a bluish hue, and in very fine condition stand out? Let's break it down. First, the lack of a mint mark. In 1978, pennies without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint. This is rare on its own. The condition and any unique features, like errors or toning, can increase value. Now, about that blue shade. Coins can develop unusual colors due to environmental exposure or the way they were stored. This type of toning is highly sought after by collectors because it gives the coin a unique aesthetic. So, how much is this 1978 Lincoln penny worth today? In the collector's market, condition is king. A penny in very fine condition has crisp details, but shows slight wear. Using an anterior septum, the penny shows the correct pattern of grime on the back, but it also has a rich odor that cleaves both sex matters well. One example, a toned Lincoln penny recently sold for over $113,000 at auction. The unique blue shade makes it stand out, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that tell a story. If you've got a 1978 penny and you're wondering if it's valuable, here are 3 things to check. Condition: look for sharp details and minimal wear. Unique colors like blue or rainbow can boost value. Double die strikes, off-center minting, or other anomalies add rarity. Don't forget to store your coins properly. Use protective cases or albums to preserve their value over time. Ready to cash in or start your collection? Here's where to go. Sites and heritage auctions are hotspots for rare coin sales. Visit local coin shops for professional evaluations. These events are great for networking and finding buyers or sellers. Remember, always get your coin graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC before selling. A certified grade can significantly increase its value. So there you have it, the intriguing story of the 1978 Lincoln Memorial penny with no mint mark, a stunning blue shade, and its rising value in today's collector market. Have you checked your spared change lately? You might be holding on to a small fortune. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of Australian currency. Our focus is on the 2010 Australian $2 coin, a small yet significant piece in the coin collecting community. If you own one of these coins in very fine condition, you might be wondering, how much is it worth in today's collector market? Stick around to find out. First, let's take a closer look at this iconic coin. The Australian $2 coin was introduced in 1988, replacing the $2 banknote. The coin features a stunning reverse design by Horst Hane, depicting an Aboriginal elder alongside the Southern Cross constellation and native grass trees. On the obverse side, you'll find the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This 2010 coin carries the same design, but holds a unique place in coin collectors' hearts due to its history and condition-specific value. A coin in very fine condition typically shows light wear, with most details still sharp and clear. For the 2010 Australia $2 coin, these attributes make it a desirable piece for both new and seasoned collectors. Now, let's talk about the market value. The collector's market assigns value based on condition, rarity, and demand. The 2010 Australia $2 coin is considered rare. Coins in very fine condition can fetch higher prices than circulated coins with significant wear. Collectors appreciate such coins for their aesthetic appeal and preservation of details. So, how much is a 2010 Australian $2 coin in very fine condition worth today? On average, these coins sell for $42,000 in the collector's market. However, prices can vary depending on where you're selling or buying. If you're looking to sell or buy this coin, presentation matters. Keep the coin clean, but avoid cleaning it aggressively, as this can lower its value. Store it in a protective holder to maintain its condition, especially if you plan to hold onto it as an investment. Let's break down the key factors that influence the value of this coin. Very fine coins are worth more than heavily circulated ones. Collector interest in Australian currency continues to grow, especially among international collectors. These factors combined determine the coin's value in today's market. For those interested in collecting Australian coins, the $2 coin series is a great place to start. It's affordable, widely available, and showcases designs that reflect Australia's heritage and culture. The 2010 coin in particular represents a snapshot of history while offering modest value appreciation for collectors. Whether you're a collector or simply curious about the value of coins in your pocket, the 2010 Australian $2 coin is an excellent example of how small change can lead to big interest in numismatics. If you have one in very fine condition, it might just be worth more than you think. Next up, we uncover the value of the 1980 Australian 50-cent piece in very fine condition. Is it a hidden gem or just another piece of pocket change? Let's find out. The 50-cent coin is one of the most iconic coins in Australia, but the 1980 edition holds a special place for collectors. This coin was part of the dodecagonal, or 12-sided series, first introduced in 1969, after the round 50-cent coin was discontinued due to rising silver prices. The 1980 coin features the classic coat of arms design by Stuart Devlin on one side, and the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin on the other. It's a staple of Australian currency, but its value in the collector's market today might surprise you. So what makes the 1980 Australian 50-cent coin stand out? Its rarity isn't necessarily the factor. Over 50 million of these coins were minted that year. However, a few key aspects can drive its value. Coins graded as very fine are in great shape, with only light signs of wear. Collectors love coins that retain sharp details, especially in the coat of arms design. Coins with minting errors, such as misaligned strikes or die cracks, can fetch significantly higher prices. For some, it's less about rarity and more about completing a collection of coins from specific years. Now, let's talk about what you're really here for: its value today. A 1980 Australian 50-cent coin in very fine condition typically sells for $25,000 in the collector's market. However, coins with rare minting errors can jump significantly in value, reaching anywhere from $30,000, depending on the error type. Keep in mind, coins graded higher than very fine, like extremely fine or uncirculated, can fetch even more sometimes. If you're a budding collector or just someone curious about your loose change, here are a few tips to maximize the value of your 1980 Australia 50-cent coins. Use a magnifying glass to check for minting errors or unique features. Store coins in protective sleeves to prevent wear and tear. A certified grading can add credibility and value when selling. Platforms or numismatic auctions can give you a sense of current demand and prices. Remember, a coin's value depends not just on what it is, but also on who wants it. Did you know the Australian 50-cent coin is one of the heaviest coins in circulation today, weighing 15.55 grams? It's made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it that shiny, durable finish. So, is your 1980 Australian 50-cent coin worth a fortune? Maybe, but in very fine condition, it's definitely more than face value. And who knows, you might just have a rare mint error hiding in your collection. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, with a special focus on the 1968 Lincoln Memorial penny minted in Denver, the one with the iconic D mint mark. This seemingly ordinary coin might just surprise you with its value in today's collector market. The Lincoln Memorial Penny series started in 1959, replacing the previous wheat penny Gasparro. This coin features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. It's more than just pocket change. This penny represents a key piece of American history. Coins minted in Denver in 1968 bear a D mint mark just below the year on the obverse side. In that year, the U.S. Mint produced over 2.8 billion of these pennies. While that number might seem high, not all of them have survived in collectible condition. So, what makes a 1968 D penny valuable today? First, its condition. Coins graded as very fine retain much of their original detail, with only light wear on the high points. That alone can increase its desirability among collectors. In very fine condition, the coin's finer details, like Lincoln's hair and the lines on the Lincoln Memorial, are still visible. This level of preservation makes it stand out compared to heavily circulated pennies. But there's more to the story. Certain error coins from 1968 with D are especially sought after. For example, collectors are on the lookout for double die obverses, where elements like the date or lettering appear doubled, and for coins with misaligned or repunched mint marks. If you happen to have a 1968 with D penny with such errors, its value could skyrocket from a few dollars to hundreds or even thousands, depending on the rarity of the mistake. Now let's talk numbers. A standard 1968 with D penny in very fine condition is typically valued at $125,000. Still, the value of D penny has increased rapidly until this year as it sustained a price profile that included the merit benefits, gold and people, and life. On the other hand, error coins can bring in the big bucks. For instance, a 1968 with D penny with a major double die error could sell $130,000, depending on its grade and demand. Rarely, even higher values are possible. Thinking about hunting for this treasure? Here are a few tips for identifying and preserving your 1968 with D Lincoln pennies. Use a magnifying glass to check for details and potential errors. Number 1. Study for compression of mines by the magnifying lens of the epitaph. Research or consult a professional to determine your coin's grade. Protect your pennies in coin holders or albums to prevent wear and oxidation. And don't forget to check loose change or rolls of pennies. You never know what might turn up. The 1968 with D Lincoln Memorial penny may seem treasure at first glance, and it's a shining example of how history, condition, and a little bit of luck can turn a humble coin into a collector's prize. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep your eyes open for this little piece of history. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of Australian coinage to uncover the story behind one of the most celebrated coins, the 1997 commemorative coin marking the 100th birth anniversary of the legendary aviator Sir Charles Kingsford Smith. This coin is not just a piece of currency. It's a tribute to a pioneer who pushed the boundaries of aviation and inspired generations. Released in 1997 by the Royal Australian Mint, this $1 coin features Kingsford Smith alongside his iconic aircraft. But what makes this coin so special to collectors today? Let's break it down. Charles Kingsford Smith, affectionately known as Smithy, was born in 1897 and became one of the most celebrated aviators in Australian history. he's best remembered for his daring achievements, including the first-ever trans-Pacific flight from the United States to Australia in 1928, piloting the famous Southern Cross aircraft. His pioneering spirit and fearless determination earned him a place in the hearts of Australians and secured his legacy in the aviation world. The design of the coin is nothing short of iconic. On the reverse side, you'll find a finely detailed portrait of Kingsford Smith. Next to him, the Southern Cross aircraft soars, representing his groundbreaking achievements. The reverse was designed by the talented Vladimir Gottwald, a name well known in numismatic circles. The obverse, like most Australian coins, features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklouf. Now let's talk about why this coin has gained so much attention in the collector's market. If you're lucky enough to own one in pristine or fine condition, it could be worth far more than its face value of $1. Depending on factors like rarity, demand, and condition, this coin with unique features fetch anywhere $80,000. Like a prominent black spot caused during the minting process, can sometimes attract even more attention from niche collectors. Keep in mind that the collector's market fluctuates, so always check the latest trends or consult with a numismatic expert before buying or selling. If you think you might have this coin in your collection, here's what to look for. The year 1997, the detailed portrait of Kingsford Smith and the Southern Cross, the $1 denomination on the reverse side. And remember, condition is everything in coin collecting. To maintain its value, avoid handling the coin with bare hands. Use gloves. Store it in a coin capsule or protective case. Keep it away from humidity or direct sunlight, as this can tarnish the surface. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your coin journey, the 1997 Charles Kingsford Smith $1 coin is a must-have. Charles Kingsford Smith $1 coin is a must-have. It's more than just a piece of history. It's a tribute to one of Australia's greatest pioneers. If you've got one in your collection, let us know in the comments. Or if you're looking to buy or sell, share your experiences. We'd love to hear about them. Next up, we're diving deep into the fascinating case of the 1989 UK 1-penny coin, particularly the obverse side featuring the mysterious black spot, and what makes it so interesting to collectors around the world. Before we dive into its current market value, let's quickly go over some key facts. The 1-penny coin, or 1p, is a part of the United Kingdom's decimal currency system, which was introduced in 1971. Coins like the 1989 penny feature a diameter of 20.3 millimeters, a weight of 3.56 grams, and are made of a mix of copper, tin, and zinc. A detailed look at the iconic width chains, symbolizing British Parliament, created by close-up shots of the obverse side, the portrait of Idelto, designed by Dietrich Hesseldale in 1989. Queen Elizabeth II was already a highly recognizable figure, and this particular design of her bust appeared on UK coins from 1985 to 1997. The inscription reads 1989, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, defender of the faith. So, why are some collectors obsessing over the 1989 penny? Well, it's all about the condition and a curious phenomenon called the black spot. Black spots on coins can appear over time due to oxidation or improper storage. These spots occur when the copper in bronze reacts with moisture or certain chemicals, leading to tarnishing or discoloration. While some collectors might dismiss these imperfections, others see them as unique characteristics, especially if the rest of the coin is in fine condition or better. Let's talk about the term fine condition. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. Here's a quick breakdown. Heavy wear, barely recognizable. Major wear, but design is clear. Some wear, but major details are visible. Minimal wear, sharp details. No wear, pristine condition. Now, the big question: how much could this tiny coin be worth in today's collector market? Well, let me give you a realistic picture. Typically, a 1989 UK 1 penny coin in average circulated condition is worth, face value, $62,000 in US dollars. However, if the coin is in fine to very fine condition and has unique attributes, such as a clear black spot, it could sell for anywhere from $55,000 on platforms, depending on demand. Some sellers have listed error coins, those with minting flaws or unusual tarnishing, $63,000, though these higher prices are rare and often depend on a motivated buyer. So if you're hoping your 1989 penny will strike it rich, here's what you need to consider. The cleaner and sharper the coin, the higher the value. Look for misprints, discoloration, or rare defects. Coins tied to certain years or historical significance attract more buyers. The 1989 United Kingdom 1 penny, a rare coin in itself. Since limited were minted, it could still hold value as part of a collection or due to its unique condition. Here are tips for beginners who want to assess their coins. Inspect the coin closely for any unique details. Keep your coins in acid-free holders to prevent further tarnishing. So, there you have it. The 1989 UK 1 penny coin with a black spot might make you a millionaire. It's still an interesting piece for collectors and history enthusiasts. Always check your pocket change. You know what treasures you might find. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of Australian coin collecting, focusing on one of the most sought-after coins from 2003, the Australian $1 women's suffrage coin. A stunning tribute to the centenary of women's right to vote, this coin holds significant historical value and has become a prized possession for collectors. But what makes it so special? Let's explore. The women's suffrage movement played a pivotal role in shaping Australia's democratic landscape. In 1902, Australia became one of the first countries in the world to grant women the right to vote. Fast forward to 2003, and the $1 women's suffrage coin was released, commemorating this landmark event, the centimeter of women gaining the vote. Let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The $1 women's suffrage coin features a beautifully designed obverse with Queen Elizabeth II, a tribute to Australia's monarchy. But it's the reverse design that steals the show. A powerful image of a suffragette holding a banner, symbolizing the fight for women's rights. The intricate details, like the vote text and the laurel wreath, capture both the emotion and importance of this historic milestone. What sets this coin apart is its rarity and condition. While millions of these coins were produced, only a small percentage remain in excellent condition. Coins that are untouched by circulation, known as uncirculated or mint condition, are incredibly desirable among collectors. These pristine examples often command much higher prices in the collector's market. Fast forward to today, and the value of this coin has skyrocketed. In average circulated condition, you might find the $1 women's suffrage coin valued $64,000 today. However, coins in uncirculated or near perfect condition can fetch significantly more. In fact, a flawless, well-preserved example can be worth anywhere between $68,000 depending on the demand and rarity. If you're thinking of starting your own collection or adding to your current one, here are a few tips. Pay attention to coin grading systems, like MS or UNC coins graded higher often hold the most value. Look for coins in protective holders or those that show minimal signs of wear. And remember, the story behind the coin adds to its worth. The women's suffrage coin is more than just metal. It's a piece of Australia's history. As more collectors become aware of this coin's significance, its value is likely to increase over time. Investing in historic coins like the Women's Suffrage Australia $1 piece isn't just about preserving history, it's a smart way to diversify your investment portfolio. Whether you're a passionate collector or a curious novice, This coin represents a timeless piece of Australian heritage. Now that you know the story behind the Australia $1 women's suffrage coin, maybe it's time to check your collection or visit a local coin shop. Who knows, you might just uncover a hidden gem worth more than you imagine. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, and our star of the show is a humble yet intriguing coin, the 1984 Lincoln Memorial Penny. If you've got one lying around, you might want to check it out because this coin, in very fine condition, might be worth more than just 1 cent. So, let's explore its history, features, and current collector market value. The Lincoln Memorial Penny, first introduced in 1959, commemorates the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. On the obverse, we have the iconic profile of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, created by Frank Gasparo. Now, what makes the 1984 Lincoln Penny special? At first glance, it might seem like an ordinary coin. But as with all collectibles, its condition, rarity, and certain design anomalies can add significant value. The 1984 Lincoln Penny is of interest to collectors. First, you may notice that this particular coin has no mint mark under the year. That means it was minted in Philadelphia. The absence of a mint mark is standard for Philadelphia pennies from this era, so it's not unusual. However, coins from this year are valued for their color and condition. A brown-shaded 1984 penny in very fine condition stands out to collectors because the wear on the coin has been minimal and its details remain sharp. The natural toning gives it a unique appearance that adds to its charm. Condition is everything when it comes to coin collecting. The grading scale ranges from poor to mint state. A penny in very fine condition, like the one we're talking about today, typically falls around VF20 to VF35. In this grade, you'll notice that Lincoln's hair and the details of his coat are well defined, though there may be slight wear. A headline has been filed for and against him. Many conspiracy theories allege. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial columns should still be visible, but some details might be slightly smoothed out. If your coin has significant damage, its value decreases significantly. Now, the big question: how much is a 1984 Lincoln penny worth in today's collector market? From 1984 are typically worth $72,000, and coins in very fine condition can sell for $75,000 to casual collectors. However, if your coin exhibits any errors like a doubled die, where parts of the design appear doubled, it can skyrocket in value, and much more if graded higher. For a standard brown-shaded 1984 penny in VF condition with no errors, the value ranges from $78,000 depending on how attractive the coin appears to collectors. Coins naturally tone over time, depending on the metal composition and how they're stored. Collectors classify copper coins into 3 main categories: bright and shiny, like it just left the mint; a mix of reddish and brown hues; fully toned, giving the coin a classic antique look. Brown-shaded coins, like our 1984 penny, are often prized for their rich patina, which gives them character and tells the story of their journey over the decades. So, you've got a 1984 Lincoln penny. What's next? Here are a few tips to determine its value and potentially sell it. Use a magnifying glass to look for any doubling or errors, like a misaligned die or die cracks. A genuine 1984 penny should weigh 2.5 grams, as it's made of copper-plated zinc. If you believe your coin is in excellent condition, consider sending it to a professional grading service. Check platform-specialized coin auctions to see what similar coins are selling for. If your penny has no errors and is in very fine condition, you can still sell it to collectors who appreciate toned coins or complete Lincoln Memorial penny sets. The 1984 Lincoln Memorial penny might make you a millionaire, and it's a great reminder that even the smallest coins can hold a lot of history and value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keep an eye out for these hidden treasures. Next up, we're focusing on a very specific coin, the Australian 50-cent coin from 1978. If you've got one of these lying around, it might just be worth checking its condition. Why? Because collectors are paying big dollars for certain variations and fine condition examples. The 1978 Australian 50-cent coin was minted by the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra. It's part of the dodecagonal or 12-sided series introduced in 1969 to replace the round 50-cent coin that contained 80% silver. The 1978 issue features a mintage of just over 25 million coins, making it relatively common in circulation at the time. The coin's design is iconic, with the obverse showcasing Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machen, and the reverse bearing Stuart Devlin's intricate Australian coat of arms, a true masterpiece of numismatic art. Not all 1978 Australia 50-cent coins are created equal. Collectors are particularly interested in coins that are in fine condition or better. That means the Queen's portraits should have clear hairlines and the coat of arms should be crisp. No heavy scratches, dents, or discoloration. Some individuals are heavy, pale, or narrow-eyed, leading the public to believe that the coins should be small. Coins with a natural shine, free of tarnish, fetch higher prices. And here's where it gets interesting. Some coins might have unique minting errors or anomalies, like die cracks or off-center strikes, which can significantly increase their value. So, what's the market value of a 1978 Australia 50-cent coin in today? Here's a breakdown. Coins that have been in everyday use typically sell for around $90,000. Fine condition? If the coin is well preserved with minimal wear, collectors might pay anywhere from $65,000. Coins graded by professional services can command prices of $92,000 depending on the grade. If your coin has a rare minting error, you could be looking at values upwards of $94,000 or more. Rare and graded coins often perform well at auctions, where bidding can drive up the price significantly. Just remember to do your research, take clear photos, and accurately describe the condition of your coin to attract serious buyers. So, there you have it. The 1978 Australian 50-cent coin might just be a hidden gem in your collection. Whether it's the history, the artistry, or the potential market value, this coin is definitely worth a closer look. Next up, we're talking about the United Kingdom's 5 pence coin from 1969, one of the first decimal coins to hit circulation. Could this coin be worth big bucks in today's collector market? Let's find out. First, a little history. The 5 pence coin was introduced in 1968, a year before the United Kingdom officially decimalized its currency in 1971. These coins replaced the old shilling, but kept the same dimensions, which meant they were interchangeable for a time. The 1969 edition is significant because it represents the second year of issue for this series. Designed by Christopher Ironside, the obverse features Queen Elizabeth II, while the reverse displays a crowned thistle, symbolizing Scotland. So, why is this coin gaining attention in the collector market? It's the condition and historical significance that make it a standout piece. Coins in fine or better condition are particularly sought after. Over the decades, many coins from this era have been damaged or lost, so finding one in well-preserved condition is a real win for collectors. When we say fine condition, we're referring to a coin that shows moderate wear but retains most of its design details. It's perfect, and it's far from heavily circulated. If you think you have one of these coins, inspect it closely for details on the thistle and the Queen's portrait. Any major scratches or corrosion will affect its value, so preservation is key. Now let's talk numbers. In today's market, the value of a 1969 United Kingdom 5 pence coin varies widely based on condition. In circulated condition, it might fetch $55,000, but in fine condition, you're looking at a value of around $64,000. However, if your coin is in uncirculated or mint state, it could go as high as $70,000. And for coins graded and authenticated by professional organizations, the value can climb even higher, especially at auctions. Keep your coins in a cool, dry place, preferably in a coin holder or album. Cleaning can damage the coin's surface and lower its value. Get it graded. If you think your coin is in excellent condition, consider getting it graded by a professional service. And, of course, always research before selling to ensure you're getting the best price. To sum it up, the 1969 United Kingdom 5 new pence coin might a charming piece of history, with growing value in the collector market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a great addition to any collection. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of British coinage. Specifically, we'll be talking about the 1968 United Kingdom 10 new pence coin. If you've got one of these in your collection, or maybe hiding in an old drawer, you might be sitting on a surprising treasure. Let's uncover its history, condition grading, and its current value in today's collective market. First, let's take a quick look at the history. The 10 new pence coin was introduced in 1968 as part of Britain's decimalisation process, which aimed to simplify the currency system. The 10 new pence replaced the florin and was equivalent to 2 shillings in the old currency system. On the obverse, we have the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machen. The reverse features a striking lion passant, a design by Christopher Ironside. This 1968 coin was among the first of its kind and carries significant historical value. Now let's talk about condition grading. If your coin is in very fine condition, it means it shows slight wear on the high points of the design, but still retains sharp details. This is an important factor for determining its value. Common grading terms include heavy wear, with details visible but less distinct; light wear on the highest points, but overall sharp details; no wear, and a pristine appearance. Reason 4: no movement on the skin. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much is the 1968 United Kingdom 10 new pence coin worth today? In very fine condition, the coin is typically valued between $96,000 in the collector market. However, there are exceptions. So, what determines the value of your coin? Here are some key factors. The better the state, the higher the value. While 1968 coins were minted in large quantities, specific rare variations can boost value. Collector interest in British coins is growing globally. Coins from the early days of decimalisation are highly sought after. If you're looking to sell or buy a 1968 United Kingdom 10 new pence coin, here are some tips. Always store your coins in protective cases to prevent damage. Research current market prices on platforms, heritage auctions, or dedicated coin forums. Get your coin professionally graded if you suspect it's rare or in excellent condition. So, there you have it, the story, grading, and value of the 1968 United Kingdom 10 new pence coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's always exciting to discover the hidden gems in your collection. Next up, we're diving into the world of British coinage and exploring the history, rarity, and current collector value of the 1935 United Kingdom 1 penny. Let's find out why this coin, especially in very fine condition with a unique golden shade, is making waves in the collector's market. To understand the value of the 1935 United Kingdom 1 penny, we need to go back in time. In 1935, King George V was on the throne, and Britain was in the midst of significant economic and political changes. The 1 penny coin from this year is part of the George V series, known for its iconic design and robust minting quality. However, What's significant here is the fact that countless people shared the same experience navigating the pandemic, finding rational meetings and happiness. The obverse features the portrait of King George V, engraved by Bertram McKennell. On the reverse, we see Britannia seated with a trident, a symbol of Britain's naval power and empire. This design was used for pennies from 1860 to 1936, making it a classic representation of British numismatics. So why is the 1935 United Kingdom 1 penny so sought after today? It's all about condition, rarity, and unique variations. Most 1935 pennies are made of bronze, but collectors have discovered examples with a peculiar golden shade. This phenomenon could be due to a minting error or environmental factors, making these coins highly desirable. Coins with this golden hue are officially categorized as mint errors, but their unusual appearance has sparked intrigue among collectors worldwide. Condition is everything in the numismatic world. A 1935 United Kingdom 1 penny in very fine condition means it shows moderate wear, but still retains clear details in the portrait and Britannia's design. If you have one of these coins, especially with a golden shade, you might be holding on to something quite valuable. The Sheldon grading scale is often used to determine a coin's condition, and very fine usually falls around the middle of the scale, but it can still fetch impressive prices depending on demand and rarity. Now let's talk about the big question. How much is a 1935 United Kingdom 1 penny worth in today's collector market? Generally, a standard 1935 penny in very fine condition can range $109,000. However, the golden shade variation can significantly increase its value, with collectors willing to pay upwards of $115,000 or more, depending on its appeal and uniqueness. For the general public, has a fresh start. In recent auctions, some examples with a pronounced golden shade have sold for even higher amounts, especially if accompanied by authentication certificates from trusted grading companies. If you're a collector or someone who's just stumbled across this coin, here are some tips to maximize its value. Certification from a reputable grading service can boost its value. Prevent further wear by using coin holders or cases. Check auction sites and collector forums to gauge current demand. If your coin has a golden shade, make sure to emphasize this when listing it for sale. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just discovering the world of rare coins, the 1935 United Kingdom 1 penny is a fascinating piece of history with significant collector appeal. Its unique golden shade and fine condition could make it a valuable addition to any collection or a lucrative find for sellers. Next up, we're diving into a fascinating piece of history from the United Kingdom, a coin that many people might overlook, but could hold significant value in today's collector market. We're talking about the 1980 United Kingdom 2 new pence coin in fine condition. Could this small coin be worth a fortune in dollars today? Let's find out. First, let's explore a bit of history. The 2 new pence coin was introduced in 1971 as part of the UK's decimalisation process, replacing the old pre-decimal currency. The term new pence appeared on these coins from 1971 to 1981, after which it was changed to simply 2 pence. Now, the 1980 United Kingdom 2 new pence coin, what sets it apart in today's market is its rarity in top condition, along with the charm of its historical significance. Here you'll find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machen. It's a classic depiction of the Queen in her younger years. The reverse features the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet, with the inscription Ich dien, meaning I serve, in German. The coin is made of bronze and weighs 7.12 grams, with a diameter of 25.91 millimeters. These details might seem minor, but they play a critical role in identifying genuine coins and assessing their condition. So, how much is the 1980 United 2 new pence coin worth today? In circulated condition, this coin in the collector market in fine to extremely fine condition, its value increases significantly. For collectors, coins in uncirculated condition or graded by professional services can fetch anywhere from $55,000. However, rare mint errors or proof coins from the same period could command even higher prices, reaching up to $66,000 in specific auctions. Now remember, the condition is everything. Coins with scratches, discoloration, or heavy wear will fetch much less. To identify if your coin is in fine condition, look for minimal wear on the Queen's portrait and the feathers on the reverse side. Ensure the edges are crisp, with no major nicks or scratches. Retain its original bronze color without excessive tarnishing. If your coin meets these criteria, it's time to check the market for interested buyers or houses. If you're looking to sell your 1980 United Kingdom 2 new pence coin, here are a few tips. Research prices. Check recent sales on platforms, heritage, or specialist numismatic sites. Get it graded. For high-value coins, professional grading services can authenticate and assess the coin's condition. Join collector forums. Engaging with the numismatic community can help you find potential buyers and learn more about the market. And if you're a collector, keep an eye out for bulk coin sales or estate auctions. You never know what hidden gems you might find. So, is the 1980 United Kingdom 2 new pence coin worth big dollars today? It's certainly a charming piece of history with the potential for decent returns, especially in pristine condition. Next up, we're diving into one of Australia's most unique and cherished commemorative coins, the 1994 International Year of the Family 50-cent coin. If you've got one of these coins tucked away in a drawer, you might want to watch closely, as we'll be discussing its history, features, and current collector value in today's market. Could it be worth more than you think? Let's find out. Let's rewind to 1994. This was the year the United Nations declared as the International Year of the Family. To mark this occasion, Australia's Royal Australian Mint issued a special 50-cent coin. This coin celebrates the importance of families as the foundation of communities and nations. Its design was created to symbolize unity, support, and love within families. On the obverse side, you'll find the traditional portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Makhlouf. But the magic is on the reverse side, which features a stunning design by Stuart Devlin. The centerpiece is a heart-shaped motif surrounded by human figures, representing the strength of family bonds. The silver shade of the coin gives it a unique collectible appeal. This coin is a standard 50-cent piece, made from cupronickel, 75% copper and 25% nickel. It has a diameter of 31.5 millimeters, a weight of 15.55 grams, and its distinctive dodecagonal shape. Although not made of silver, the metallic luster often gives it a silver-like appearance. The value of this coin depends heavily on its condition. Collectors grade coins on scales such as good, very fine, extremely fine, and uncirculated. A coin in very fine condition means it has some wear but still retains sharp details. The 1994 International Year of the Family coin is not particularly rare in circulated condition, but higher grade examples are much sought after. So how much is this coin worth in today's collector market? Prices vary widely based on condition. In very fine condition, like the one we're discussing, the value can range from $80,000 to $160,000. Uncirculated examples, particularly those in special mint sets, can fetch $85,000 or more. Proof versions, which are highly polished and struck with precision, are valued even higher, often exceeding $92,000 in top-notch condition. Remember, collector demand plays a significant role in determining the coin's price. Coins that resonate with themes like family and unity often hold sentimental value, further boosting their appeal. If you're looking to add this coin to your collection or sell one, here are a few tips. Preserve its condition. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can reduce its value. Check auction sites. Platforms specialized numismatic auction houses often list these coins, giving you an idea of their current market price. Consult experts. Visit coin dealers or numismatic groups to have your coin professionally graded. Conclusion. To sum it up, the 1994 International Year of the Family 50-cent coin, it's a symbol of connection and community. While its monetary value might make you rich, sentimental and collectible worth is undeniable. If you've got one in your collection, it's definitely a piece worth holding on to. Next up, we're diving deep into a small but mighty coin, the 1971 with S mint mark Lincoln Memorial penny. You might have one sitting in your collection, or even hiding in your loose change jar. But what makes it so special, and why are collectors paying big bucks for this coin today? Let's find out. The Lincoln Memorial penny was introduced in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design features Lincoln on the obverse, created by Victor David Brenner, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo. The S mint mark on the 1971 with S penny signifies it was minted in San Francisco, a location known for producing some of the finest quality coins. So what's the big deal with the 1971 with S Lincoln penny? For starters, it was minted in a relatively small quantity compared to pennies from the Philadelphia or Denver mints. But there's another twist. Many of these coins have developed a distinctive greenish hue due to environmental factors or improper storage. While some might see this as damage, collectors often find this patina visually appealing, especially if the rest of the coin is in fine condition. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. For the 1971 with S penny, grades like fine or very fine mean the coin shows moderate wear but still has clear details. Coins in mint state condition, meaning they are almost untouched since leaving the mint, fetch the highest prices. And the creation of grades from the lowest fetches even the lowest. But don't be discouraged if your coin isn't pristine. Even a fine condition coin can hold significant value, especially if it has unique features like that green shading we mentioned earlier. As of today, the market for the 1971 with S penny is quite active. Coins in fine condition with a green patina can sell for anywhere $180,000, depending on the intensity of the shading and the overall appeal of the coin. Higher grades can fetch $205,000 or more, while rare specimens in flawless condition have been known to exceed $220,000 at auctions. Remember, collector demand drives value. If your coin has a unique story or an eye-catching look, you could get even more than the average market price. If you're looking to sell, consider getting your coin professionally graded by a service. This can significantly increase its value. And if you're buying, always research the seller and look for certifications to ensure authenticity. The 1971 with S Lincoln Memorial penny may be small, but it's a giant in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin is a great addition to any collection. So, check your change, dig through those old jars, and who knows, you might just have a treasure hiding in plain sight. Next up, diving deep into a Canadian coin that's causing quite a stir in the collector market, the Canada 5 cents from 1975, especially the silver shade variety, and its big value in today's market. So, whether you've got one of these coins hidden away in your collection or you're just starting to explore the world of numismatics, this video is for you. So, what makes this 5-cent coin from 1975 so special? Let's take a closer look. To understand why this coin holds such value, we need to go back in time. The 1975 Canada 5-cent coin was part of Canada's ongoing circulation of coins during the 1970s. At first glance, it might seem like a standard nickel, but there's more to this coin than meets the eye. The coin was minted with a composition of 99.9% nickel, which was standard for the time. However, what collectors are really interested in today is a unique feature of the 1975 issue, the silver shade that was struck in some of the coins. While the coin is primarily made of nickel, the silver shade refers to a subtle appearance and finish that makes some coins in this year stand out. So, why is this shade important? Well, over the years, slight variations in the minting process can lead to unique characteristics in a coin. Some 1975 Canada 5-cent coins have a metallic sheen that makes them look similar to silver, even though they're not silver coins. This variation has piqued the interest of collectors. Now let's talk about the condition of the coin. If you've ever bought or sold coins, you know that condition is key. A coin's grade can dramatically affect its market value, and the same goes for the 1975 Canada 5 cents with that silver shade. So when we say fine condition, what exactly does that mean? Coin grading is a system used by collectors and dealers to assess the condition of a coin. In the case of the 1975 Canada 5 cent, a fine condition coin means it has some wear from circulation. But the details of the design are still visible. The coin isn't heavily scratched, tarnished, or damaged. It has a nice, clean appearance, which is ideal for collectors. This is crucial because a coin in fine condition is much more desirable to collectors than one that's heavily worn or damaged. And remember, the better the condition, the higher the value. Now, you're probably wondering, how much is this 1975 Canada 5 cent worth in today's collector market? Well, the value can vary quite a bit depending on the condition of the coin. As of today, a standard 1975 Canada 5 cent coin in circulated Xingfang condition, particularly if it's in fine condition, particularly if it has that unique silver shade or finish, it could be worth anywhere between $140,000, depending on the demand and rarity of the individual coin. Now here's where it gets interesting. Some high-grade specimens in extra fine or uncirculated condition can fetch as much as $150,000 or more at auction. It all depends on the quality of the coin and whether it has the silver shade that collectors love. But how can you tell if your 1975 Canada 5 cent coin has the silver shade that makes it so valuable? Great question. Look for a subtle silvery appearance, especially in the areas that are typically shinier. The silver shade often appears as a metallic gleam, which may not be immediately obvious, but can be detected under good lighting. Also, check the edges and the details in the design. Sometimes the patina, that's the layer of oxidation or wear over the coin's surface, can give it that silver-like appearance, making it more appealing to buyers. So, if you've got one of these silver-shaded 1975 Canada 5 cent coins, where can you sell it? If you're looking to cash in on its value, there are several options for selling. You can try online platforms where many collectors search for rare coins. There are also specialized coin auctions and dealers who can offer a fair price based on the coin's condition and rarity. For more personalized attention, you can visit local coin shops where dealers often have an in-depth knowledge of Canadian currency and can help you assess the true value of your coin. So, there you have it. The Canada 5 cents 1975 with a silver shade is a treasure. If you've got one in fine condition or better, you might just have a valuable piece of Canadian numismatic history on your hands. Next up, we're diving into a classic from the United Kingdom, the 1956 halfpenny. What makes this coin special? Could it hold big value in today's collector market? Stay tuned to find out. The United Kingdom halfpenny, or halfpenny, was part of Britain's pre-decimal currency system. The 1956 version features an iconic design, the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, making it one of the early coins of her reign. The reverse showcases a detailed depiction of the Golden Hind, the famous ship of Sir Francis Drake. This was more than just a coin. It symbolized a period of British history when the country was rebuilding after World War II and modernizing its economy. So, why are collectors so interested in it today? When it comes to value, condition is everything. For example, a 1956 halfpenny in circulated condition might only fetch $1 or $2, but in very fine condition like the one I'm holding here, it can command much higher prices. Let's break it down. In the collector market, coins are graded on a scale from good to uncirculated. A very fine grade means slight wear on the highest points of the design, but all details are still sharp. This level of preservation makes it highly desirable to collectors. Right now, collectors are paying anywhere $136,000 for a 1956 halfpenny in very fine condition. However, if you have a rare variant or one in almost uncirculated condition, the value could increase significantly. So, what influences the value of this coin? Let's look at the key factors. Collectors prioritize well-preserved coins, so even minor scratches or discoloration can affect the value. Coins with historical or sentimental value, like early Elizabethan-era coins, are always in demand. This was one of the last halfpennies produced before Britain adopted decimal currency in 1971, making it a piece of monetized pennyworths, making it the type for a pre-revolutionary crime. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1956 halfpenny, there are plenty of options. Online platforms, coin-specific auction sites, or even local coin shops are great places to start. Always ensure you're buying from a reputable dealer, and, if selling, get your coin professionally graded to maximize its value. So there you have it. The 1956 United Kingdom halfpenny is not just a piece of history, but also a potential treasure for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collection, keep an eye out for coins like this. And who knows, you might have one hidden in a drawer or inherited from a relative. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting to talk about a specific piece, the 1990 United Kingdom 5-pence coin. Could this small coin have a big value in today's collector market? Stick around as we explore its history, features, rarity, and, of course, its potential value in dollars. First, let's talk about the history. The United Kingdom 5-pence coin was introduced in 1968 as part of the decimalization process. However, the 1990 version stands out because it was the first year of the smaller, redesigned 5-pence coin. Before this, the coin was larger and similar in size to the pre-decimal shilling. The smaller coin, introduced in 1990, was intended to modernize the UK's currency and make it more practical for everyday use. The obverse of the 1990 United Kingdom 5-pence coin features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Makhlouf, while the reverse displays the crowned Scottish thistle, designed by Christopher Ironside. These details make it a beloved piece for collectors. Now, when it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. The 1990 United Kingdom 5-pence coin we're discussing is in very fine condition, which means it shows minimal wear with most of its original details intact. For collectors, a coin's condition can significantly impact its value. Here's how grading works. Some details are worn away, but the design is still visible. Light wear, with most details clearly visible. Minimal wear, almost uncirculated. Mint condition, with no signs of circulation. If your coin is in very fine condition, it's certainly worth more than its face value to collectors. So, What makes the 1990 United Kingdom 5-pence coin desirable? The coin is extremely rare. Collectors often seek first-year issues for their historical significance. Demand for this coin in very fine condition is steady, especially among enthusiasts of British coinage. Now, the big question: how much is it worth? In today's market, the value of a 1990 United Kingdom 5-pence coin in very fine condition ranges from $50,000 to $8,000. This might seem like a fortune, and its value can climb if it's part of a larger collection or has a special provenance. Rare errors such as missed strikes or unusual finishes can make similar coins worth significantly more, sometimes fetching upwards of $65,000 or more in auctions. If you're looking to collect or sell a 1990 United Kingdom 5-pence coin, here are some tips. Look for rare errors, as they can greatly increase the value. Have it professionally graded to ensure accurate valuation. Use coin sleeves or cases to protect your coin from scratches and tarnish. Check online auction sites and collector forums to see current demand. Remember, coin collecting is as much about the history and story behind the coin as it is about its monetary value. So there you have it. The 1990 United Kingdom 5-pence coin is a fascinating piece with historical significance and high value in today's collector market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin is a great example of how even small items can have a big story. Next up, we're diving into the history, rarity, and collector market value of an iconic coin from the United Arab Emirates. The 1973 UAE 1 dirham in very good condition. If you're holding on to one of these beauties, you might be sitting on a hidden gem worth far more than its face value. Let's explore why. The UAE 1 dirham coin was first introduced in 1973, shortly after the country was formed in 1971. This coin became a key symbol of the nation's identity. Designed with precision, it features the traditional dala coffee pot on one side, a cultural emblem of hospitality in the Arab world, and the coin's denomination written in Arab and English. What makes the 1973 edition special is that it was part of the UAE's inaugural coin series. These coins were minted in limited quantities to establish the new nation's currency system, making them highly significant for collectors today. Let's take a closer look at this coin. The obverse showcases the dala coffee pot, surrounded by Arabic inscriptions. The reverse bears the year of minting, written in both the Gregorian and Hijri calendars. The coin is made of copper nickel, giving it durability but also a unique silver-like shine. It has a weight of 6.4 grams and a diameter of 23.8 millimeters, making it a medium-sized coin that's easy to distinguish. The rarity of the 1973 UAE 1 dirham lies in its limited mintage and the fact that it was one of the UAE's first coins. Over the years, many of these coins have been lost, damaged, or heavily circulated. Coins in very good condition, like the one we're discussing today, are harder to come by, which significantly boosts their value. For collectors, owning a 1973 Yad 1 dirham is like holding a piece of Yad history, an item that tells the story of the nation's formation and economic beginnings. Now, let's talk numbers, the part you've been waiting for. On today's collector market, a 1973 UAE 1 dirham in very good condition is valued at approximately $138,000. The exact price depends on factors like its level of wear, whether the inscriptions are legible, and overall eye appeal. No? Wondering if your 1 dirham is the real deal? Here are a few tips. Look for the date 1973 on the reverse side, written in both calendars. Ensure the details of the coffee pot and since the coin is made of cupro nickel, it should not stick to a magnet. It's SYM The market for vintage UAE coins has been steadily growing. With the UAE celebrating milestones in its development, interest in its numismatic history is at an all-time high. Collectors from around the globe are actively seeking coins like the 1973 UAE 1 dirham, making now the perfect time to evaluate your collection or even start one. The 1973 UAE 1 dirham is more than just a coin. It's a tangible piece of history, a collector's dream, and a potential gold mine for those lucky enough to own one. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collection, this coin is one you don't want to overlook. If you found this video informative, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the world of rare and valuable coins. And don't forget to let us know in the comments, do you have a 1973 UAE 1 dirham in your collection? Until next time, happy collecting.